So this is a SCP that's combined, like two authors have been writing it. One is called Foam Follower, which doesn't have an author's page, and then we have Sir Pudding, who the last SCP of theirs we read was let me see, let me double check that I'm doing this right. Yeah, the last SCP we read from theirs was 2323, which if we look this up, 2323. Which was the bird that impales fairies. yeah. And also has like some mechanical understand, like they understand how to like build stuff like humans would. So that is called Sir Pudding and Foam Follower. Those are the ones who wrote Goblin Market. Ooh, look at this. This looks like a. That's just before you go. No, that's fair. That's fair. This is nicely. Again, different look of a page. Always down for that. Always down for that. Of the class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Annually on August 15th, Mobile Task Force Omicron 13 Trick or Treat is to be activated. MTF 013 must begin a full circle W-nestic treatment regimen no later than August 20th. MTF 013 will begin to class W dosage ramp down no earlier than November 7th and will stand down no earlier than November 15th. Activation may be extended up to 90 days at the discretion of the SB2523 project leader. Further extensions must be approved by both the reporting HR supervisor and the reporting medical officer. Beginning on October 1st, MTF 013 will conduct 24-hour observation of 8 sites affected by SB2523, designated -A through -H, which will include the easternmost and westernmost affected location, as well as one additional site chosen in each US time zone. On October 31st, 1 hour prior to local sunset, MTF 013 will deploy a 2-man contact team into each designated site. As each location enters the anomaly, teams will confirm positive contact and passphrase with each other prior to carrying out mission operations. Contact teams are to be relieved every 8 hours for 24 hours. Ejected team members must be replaced immediately. All teams within the anomaly must confirm positive contact and passphrase during each relief or replacement. Look at the initials below SCP. Spook Creep Pester. That is good. That is good. Love that. Love that. I didn't even like pay attention to that. That is. I love that. That is awesome. That's gonna be my my Halloween idea. Spook Creep Pester. I should just have like that on the like neon signs on the wall that just says that. Team members are to. I didn't skip anything, right? Team members are to attempt to prevent non-monetary purchases by civilians using low-profile. Is this a? Is it just me, or is this a very long? Wait a minute. Oh no, okay, the description is here. It's just very hard to tell. I was about to say, is this like a super long special containment again? But no, it's fine. Description is like one below. Team members are to attempt to prevent non-monetary purchases by civilians using low-profile social engineering techniques only. In the event that a civilian engages in non-monetary purchasing, they are to ascertain the civilian identity and origin point and advise the support team. Support teams are to immediately locate and detain any civilians who have made non-monetary purchases. Purchased items are to be confiscated for study. Detained persons are to be interviewed and then released following amnesticization. Ejected contact team personnel are to be immediately reclassified as Class E personnel. Debriefed and quarantined for 366 days at a location at least 50 kilometers from any key Foundation assets. Survivors may return to the duty pending approval by the reporting medical officer. Currently, detention of -1 entities is not authorized. In the event that authorization is reinstated, entities are to be secured with restraints consisting of a minimum 75% iron by mass. 75% iron by mass. Description. SB2523 is a phenomenon affecting seasonal Halloween costuming and decoration stores in the US and Canada from sunset on October 31st to sunset on November 1st. Halloween time. It is restricted to stores which are entirely seasonal and does not affect Halloween displays in more permanent businesses. While the anomaly is active, the affected location becomes spatially collocated regardless of geographic separation. Store interiors will overlay where sufficiently similar, example similar display shelving will become a single shelf unit without duplication of products. Otherwise, the entity space expands as needed. Persons entering one location are able to physically interact with persons at all affected locations in real time and return to their place of origin when exiting. Footnote. The similarities between this phenomenon and SCP-2323, including the overlapping time frame, spatial distortion, the behavior of the entities within, and the nature of the exchange suggest that these may be highly correlated phenomena. Questioning the -1 entities about this connection has resulted in ejection events. Affected locations remain open for the full 24-hour period regardless of posted hours. At sunset, 4 to 6 entities designated -1 will appear and believe all employees. Entities are diminutive humanoids estimated to be between 0.8 and 1.2 meters in height. Oh, they're tiny. With a variety of chimerical features from various vertebrae as well as limbs and extremities that vary in proportion. See Appendix A-1 for additional detail. These entities carry out routine retail operations except for attempting to persuade customers to make customers to make non-monetary exchanges. At the end of this 24-hour period, they are relieved by scheduled human employees who typically begin closing the store for the season. Exposed persons will rationalize all anomalous properties of SCP-2523, including those of traits, entities, and objects originating from the anomaly as entirely normal experiences. This effect extends to the direct conversation with affected persons as well as photographs and other direct recordings. This is an anti-mimetic effect that Class W amnestics treatment combined with conscious reaffirmation of observed details has been demonstrated to neutralize. You think you read this one? Okay. When a customer attempts to purchase an item during the anomaly, -1 entities will attempt to persuade them not to use monetary means to purchase the item. Instead, the entity will ask for a trade. Entities have accepted physical objects as well as more abstract concepts as fair trade. This has included hair, personal abilities, years of lives, children, illegal drugs, memories, and emotions. For a full list, see Appendix B, SCP-2523 non-monetary exchange. If the customer insists on paying with money, the entity will with visible reluctance, accept. Customers appear to have permanently lost a traded quality in all cases that it was testable. Any item acquired by monetary means will manifest significant anomalous properties. The following is a partial list. See Appendix B for the full list. So item, anomalous properties, and exchange for. So we have prosthetic vampire fangs. Where it develops an uncontrollable desire to consume blood, any vertebrate blood is accepted, as well as the ability to induce a state of extreme suggestibility via conversation. Yeah, I would like to suck your blood. 30 grams of heroin. Alright, got some heroin here if you want. A dark chocolate candy bar. After consuming the bar, the subject lost all interest in food and did not show any signs of starvation despite consuming nothing else for 28 days. The memory of a childhood family trip. Wow, really? That's what you want to trade? For candy? For a candy bar? A childhood memory? Really? Damn. Unless it's a bad childhood memory, then I'm like, yeah, go ahead, man. If you want to just... No, it's not healthy. It's not a healthy thing to do, but if you want to do that, go ahead. 300 plastic spiders. Purchaser was inspired to consume the spiders. Following consumption of a spider, subject was able to excrete an otherwise non-anomalous living banded spider, Artiope trifasciata, from bodily orifices and direct it telepathically. The ability to sing. What if you just cannot sing to begin with? Sexy nurse costume, where demonstrate markedly decreased sexual inhibition as well as increased attractiveness to the opposite sex. Sexual partners report mild anesthetic effects. An 8-year-old boy, current whereabouts are on... What the fuck? That is a bit heavy for a nurse costume. Decorative trick mirror. Entities visible in mirror are decreased persons or pets known to the viewer. empathy. Damn. Bag of roasted pumpkin seeds. Seeds originated from SB-097. A tattoo depiction the rank chevrons of a United States Navy Petty Officer First Class. Tattoo was removed without scarring. Oh, that's nice. If you have a tattoo you regret, you can just be like, hey, can I have this thing if you just take this tattoo off me? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. And you're like, oh, man, a win-win for me. Addenda. Ejection events. The first ejection event occurred during initial containment on the 11th 1st, 1999 at 1:10 o'clock, and this is typical of all later ejection events. Agent Muknaini attempted to physically block the entrance to the anomaly. A Dash-1 entity emerged and asked Agent Muknaini to leave. Muknaini refused and began to suffer significant full body pain, which increased in intensity until he complied. Afterwards, Muknaini reported having bad luck, and statistical analysis determined that he and area where he was stationed was suffering a significant high number of unfortunate coincidences. This condition ended with his death in a car accident on the 1st 25th 2000. So like, not even a year, man. Or was it? Yeah, no, not even. No. Not even a year, like basically like 2 months. It's suspected as a contributional factor in 17 injuries, 4 fatalities, and 1 Category 3 breach event at area. Further testing has determined that this effect persists for 366 days. Once ejected, personnel are unable to re-enter the anomaly even after the 366-day period has expired. Detention of Dash-1 entity. Interview. Dash-1 entity was named tag reading Bobby Goodman. Interview Agent Rossetti. Forward on 10th 31st 2001 at 20 o'clock. MTF 013 agents abducted and Dash-1 entity to Site 17 for questioning and containment. It is described as having canine ears, a primate muscle, and disproportionately long arms and legs. See Appendix A for a full description. Entity was successfully secured with iron restraint. 3 013 team members were ejected from the anomaly as a consequence of this operation. Begin log 11th 1st 2001, 2 o'clock. So, Bobby, would you like to tell me about where you work? I don't work, human. I sell things. Tell me about the things you sell then. We sell delicious things, wonderful things, things of joy and darkness, things from the land of youth, things from the land of death, and the things from the border country. Come by. Who are you? You humans, always so forgetful. Such a delight. At summer's end, the gates of the border country are open wide. We have come to sell our wares at this time as we did in the... What is your word for the places in the shadow that cannot be reached from now? The past? We were an in-between people. The border people. Vassals neither to hot radiant summer or cold merciless winter. We are the autumn people. Why only seasonal Halloween stores and not others? Oh, the in-between places. They are ours. They too live only here in the edge of summer. Why do you prefer to trade for things and not money? Money has no value. It is only a medium of exchange. We crave only things of value. For these we can trade in the world. How do you think we get the things we sell? We are the autumn people, not cobblers. Are you aware that the things you sell are problematic for humans? Yes, of course they are. We are merry people. Our wares are mirthful. End log. Closing statement. Following the interview, the entity was transferred to a humanoid containment unit and was extremely cooperative. At sunset on the 11th 1st 2001, the entity vanished from containment, leaving behind a crude doll made of rough, unworked oak sticks, clothing scraps, and mineral clay. All milk products at Site 17 were reported to have instantly spoiled simultaneously within this event. Huh. I wonder if the doll is supposed to be the entity itself, and that's like its true body, or if it's just like something that the entity decided, like, I'll let you have this. Here's a little gift for me. Have fun. Peace out. And then just spoiled all the milk on the way out as well. It's like, you're gonna love this, and nobody loved it. Nobody loved it. Alright, Casabon, this was your last one, as you said, huh? Yeah. the tale from the previous one took some time to read, so it makes sense. It's like past midnight for you. So, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for the 2530s. I shall keep going though. I shall keep going. You sleep well.